everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my channel. I have got some more subscriber happy mail here today. You all are just spoiling me. This is from my sweet friend Diana. She's the one who sent me my very first ever subscriber happy mail with all the beautiful vintage beads in it. They were just all beautiful. And now she sent me another big, what feels like very heavy box of beads that I can't wait to dig into. So hold on and let me get this opened up and sort of organized, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, this is going to take a minute because there's a whole lot of beads in this box. Her little note here it says, for Teresa. It's got a little heart on it. It says, more of Diana's D-stash, odds and ends, bits and bobs, Swarovski, unfinished, etc. So there's going to be some Swarovski in here. First thing I came across was this cool little, it's the Eiffel Tower, I believe is what that is. I guess it's a pendant. That's so cool. It's got a little, tiny little clear rondelle there at the top. That is just so cool. I've never seen a bead like that. Or a charm, or whatever you call it. Pendant. That's very cool. And then I've got a big teardrop bead here. Clear, pretty teardrop bead that would make a fabulous focal for a necklace. And then I've never seen anything like these. These are little pieces of candy beads. That's so cute. I think they're supposed to be pieces of candy. I thought at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was like a little fish. But I guess it's little pieces of candy. And they've got a hole at each end like that. Those are really cool. Really pretty. And then there's this bracelet. I guess these are wooden beads. They're 2-hole. And then they've got little, what looks like seed beads here between them. And I guess it's just kind of stretched out a little. It doesn't really feel like stretch cord. It feels like actual thread. It might be stretchy thread. I don't know. But it looks like it's stretched out a little bit over time, which, I mean, any kind of thread or elastic is going to do that. Even Fireline will give a little bit over time, not much. I've got a few rings that I've made for myself that have gotten just a tiny bit looser over time. But, I mean, it won't stretch out as much as just regular thread will. But this will be very easy to put back together. These are so cool. They're flat on that side. You know, like I said, they've got 2 holes there. Those are really neat. And then these are just absolutely beautiful. These are, I don't know, it kind of looks like that sea glass or something. Just really, really pretty. And then these beads here, kind of flat, but not just kind of puffed up bead, I guess. Really pretty. And some little, kind of looks like shell beads. I don't know that they are, but they kind of look like that. And then these look sort of like, I don't know if they're English cut or not, but they kind of have that look to me. And then there's some, one of these really cool, I guess that's a wooden spacer with a big hole there. And that really pretty button. I love that button. And of course this leather I can definitely make use of. I think that's leather. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And I love buttons. I love to get different kinds of buttons. Those are really pretty. So let me get some more stuff out and I'll be back. Okay, I've got a few more things out here. This is like a mix of different kinds of beads. I love bead mixes. I just really love to play around with bead mixes. And these are just different kind of, they're really pretty. That's like a frosted kind of a bead. And then this one is sort of a blue. It's got different little patterns in it there. And then there's some really, really pretty. That's really pretty. It's got kind of a blue tint to it. So shiny. So sparkly. And then there's another one a whole lot like that, but it's a different color and it's bigger. These are just really, really pretty. And then this is another kind of frosted matte one. Almost looks like it glows. And then here's a kind of a coin shaped one. It's faceted too. And then that looks like, I believe that looks like a fire polish bead. I don't know though. It's got a whole lot of facets on it, so I don't guess it is a fire polish bead, but it's really, really pretty. And then that's the same way, it's just a different color. Kind of a peachy pink color. And here's a big clear one. Might be like that other big clear one I already showed. And then here's a kind of an oblong one that's in that same color there. These are really cool. I really like these. Like I said, I love bead mixes. And then I guess she's heard me talk about how I've been really getting into the little teeny tiny rondelles lately, because I believe that's what these are. These are very tiny. I don't know if they're, I'd say they'd have to be 1.5 by 2 millimeter rondelles, because they are so tiny. And I have very few 1.5 by 2 millimeter rondelles, and I really like those. To embellish, I like to use these to embellish herringbone. I'll do a tutorial sometime, probably using these very beads to embellish some herringbone with. And then I have these cute little ladybugs. These are little ladybugs. These are so cute. I don't like bugs of any kind for real in real life, but as far as beads, I love them. They're so cute. A little ladybug, that's so cute. There's quite a few of them there. And this is, it's just already, this is already on bead stringing wire. She's got some tape here at the end of it, holding it. All you'd have to do is just put a clasp on this. You've already got a bracelet. These pretty little black heart beads with little black seed beads in between. That will be a very easy, instantly made bracelet. Just crimp it and put a little clasp on it. So hold on, let me get a few more things out and I'll be back. Okay, now I've got these beads. These are really, really pretty. I'm always looking for big, I have a lot of tiny beads from where I've done bead weaving for so many years. But I don't have a lot of large beads, and I'm always looking for large beads for focals. And I think I'm covered for a while now. These are absolutely beautiful. And they've got big holes. I believe I could get some leather through there, at least probably a 1 millimeter leather through there. And look, this one is entirely different from all the rest. Such pretty designs in there. These are just absolutely beautiful. If I'm ever at a loss for anything to do, I've got plenty to work with now. And then this is already made. There's nothing broken or anything to fix about this. She's got a note in here. It says, I made quite a few of these bracelets in Ukrainian flag colors with a sunflower for gifts. The design instructions enclosed calls it crisscross, but it's on YouTube under a variety of names, bead and ring sizes, easy and fun to make. And then it's got the instructions in here on how to make it. So I guess she's just included this to show me an example of it and then the instructions so that I can make more of them if I want to. Because there's nothing broken about it. It's perfectly fine. It's really, really pretty. I love that sunflower button. I've got some sunflower buttons, but not, the ones I have are silver. I don't have any gold color ones like that. I haven't seen any gold color ones like that. Like I said, I love all kinds of buttons to use as clasps. And then these were in this little bag called, labeled earthlyadornments.com, and that's her friend that she talked about in the first Happy Mail that she sent me, that has a couple of Etsy stores where she has a lot of vintage type beads and things. And these were in there. These are really cool. They've got really pretty patterns. If I can find where the hole is here. I had it on here a minute ago. There we go. Those are really, really pretty, beautiful patterns on there. And then there's a little pretty little blue rondelle in there. And then there's a little clear heart-shaped bead. Really pretty. And then in the same bag, I don't know if it's all these were from Earthly Adornments or not, probably were, are these. That's really pretty bead there. And then some rondelles. And they're on bead stringing wire, so I don't know if she's, with tape. So I don't know if she's made these and was waiting to get a clasp to go on them or something, and then just decided to send them to me or what. But these are really pretty. And then here's another one like that with the rondelles, and it's got one of those beads there like I showed there. And then there's like a diamond shaped bead, and then that looks like a melon bead. And then there's another what looks like a melon bead, and another kind of flat rondelle. And it's all on bead string wire already. So these are all really pretty, and I don't know, I imagine since they were all in the same bag that they're all from the Earthly Adornments site too. And that site is really awesome. If you want to look around on that site on Etsy there, she has some beautiful beads, that lady does. So hold on, let me get out some more stuff. I'll be back. Okay, now I've got this really pretty, looks like a starfish that she's made here. And there's a little, it looks like a little pin, maybe to make it into a brooch, I guess. To put on the back of it, I guess is what that was for. And then there's a variety of seed beads here, I guess, that she used in this. These look like 8/0s. There's some writing on here, round 8/0, but then a metallic hematite. I'm not sure what that TR1181 means. But then there's matte 11/0. And then these are not labeled, but they look like they're 8/0s. And then these look like they're 11/0s. And then these say 11/0 Ceylon Smoke colored seed beads. And then these are not labeled. They look like they're 11/0s too. So I've got all kinds of seed beads. This is really awesome. Just all kinds of seed beads here. I can never have too many seed beads. Y'all know that. Hold on, let me get some more stuff. Okay, this next series of beads was in a bag, and she's got a note in here that says you can never have too many purple beads. And I completely agree, and she has probably heard me say that. These were in a bag labeled Earthly Adornments. So these are, I'm sure, from that lady's website that she's friends with. And I'll put a link to her Etsy shops in the description box below, like I did the other video where she sent me the Happy Mail before. So y'all can look if you want to. These are some really pretty sort of matte, heart-shaped purple beads. And then also within a Earthly Adornments bag were these. These look like a mixture of different, very uniquely shaped beads. There's several like this, and then there's some kind of, I don't know, round rondelle shaped beads. These are just beautiful. These would make a beautiful piece of jewelry. Put those together. And then And another one marked Earthly Adornments are these really cool beads. They're, I don't know how many sides that is, 4 or 5 sides, I'm not sure. Purple beads. And then there's these, and there's just a variety of different shapes and sizes in here. Little coin-shaped ones and little round ones. Little cube, there's a little cube. Just all kinds of really pretty, uniquely shaped beads. There's a kind of a rectangular bead. Put those together in something really pretty. And then, are they scooped up or I'll lose them? And then I've got some what look like 4mm metallic purple bicones. Those are really pretty. And then there's some, these are just really pretty, uniquely shaped purple beads. And some cubes. And then some little flat sort of UFO looking shaped beads. They're not all the same finish. Some of them are shiny. Some of them are matte. Those are really pretty. And then there's some, these are drop beads, teardrop beads. And these are just so pretty. They've got so many facets on them. Look at those. Those are just beautiful. There's a whole lot of them. If I need any purple drop beads, I'm covered. I am definitely covered. This is just so much here. And this one, this is a finished bracelet, it looks like. It looks like it just needs the thread sewed in at the end here, and it's done. I don't know. I love this button. Look at that button. That is so pretty. It's got a pretty little flower on it there. That's just really, really pretty button. So let me get out some more stuff and I'll be back. Okay, I left something out of the You Can Never Have Too Many Purple Beads bag. I had these over here to the side and missed them because there's just so much here. These are some really pretty purple little flowers here. Just really pretty. And then there is a whole bunch of triangle seed beads. I've never had any triangle seed beads. I've always wanted some. I just never have got any because they're so, and I've got some here. I put some on a pin here so that I could show y'all because of the way they're cut, the triangle way that they're cut. When you use them in a piece, it just gives it a little bit of extra, I don't know, sparkle, I guess, because of the way they're cut. And there's all kinds here. There's shiny, there's matte, there's just all kinds here. It says Kelly Angley Beadology.com, I think is what that says. And then there's this piece that's in here that's this has got, look at that button. That is such an awesome button. I love buttons, y'all. I just do. That's such a pretty button. And these look like, I believe, I don't know, but I believe this might be 2-drop peyote. I don't know for sure. I think it's some sort of peyote. But there's different size beads in there. Like there's some little cylinder beads, and then there's some more square beads. So it might not be 2-drop. It might just look like that because of that. I'm not really sure, but I've never done 2-drop peyote with you all before, but I think that might be what that is. So hold on, let me get some more stuff. Okay, here are some really pretty kind of chocolate colored rondelles. I think they're probably about a 4x6 millimeter. Those are really pretty. I've had some like that with that finish before. I really like that. It's like a matte finish. I've always loved those. And then this looks like maybe a kit that she has bought, because it's got instructions here. And she started it here. And I guess she just didn't finish it. It looks like it might be peyote with super duos. I'm not sure, but that looks like what it might be. And then there's these tubes of super duos that go with it, and some seed beads. And this button, look, this button. I tell y'all I love buttons. This is awesome. I've done a lot of super duo peyote spiral bracelets like this. I don't remember if I've ever done one on video yet, but I've done these before. I really enjoy doing these. These are really pretty. This is just all so much. I'm gonna just have so much to do and not enough time to do it in. So hold on, let me get some more. Okay, I think this is the last of it. I'm gonna have to look around here on this terribly messy desk of mine and make sure I haven't gotten anything mixed in with my other stuff, but this was the bag marked Swarovski. So these were labeled, they're from Fire Mountain Gems, and they were labeled 4mm Swarovski dark green pearls. And these are just, I love, of course, who doesn't love Swarovski? They're just beautiful and very consistent beads, and just everybody loves Swarovski beads. These are awesome. And then there's Swarovski. These are, I don't want to, I'm afraid I'm going to lose some of these because they've been cut off. They're not, it's not knotted here at the end, so I don't want to lose these. These are 4mm Swarovski dark gray. That's a lot of Swarovski pearls. I can't imagine how much that costs. That's a lot of Swarovski pearls there. Beautiful. And then I don't want to take the rest of this out of the baggies. I'm afraid I'll lose them, and I don't want to lose them. These are called 6mm crystal vitral medium unfoiled Swarovski crystal margarita bead. It says one piece, but there's 4 in here. And then this is the same thing in crystal foiled. It's just crystal. This was crystal vitriol, and this is just the crystal color. And then this is emerald. And then these are crystal AB. Y'all know I love anything AB. And then these were loose, so I don't know what the color is on these. Well, those are crystal. They might have just got, they might belong in some of these other bags. That might be those two might be the vitriol, and then these are the crystal, or the crystal AB. I don't know. These would be really good for bead embroidery. I have done bead embroidery before. And then I've got some 3mm cyclamen opal Swarovski crystal bicone bead. 3mm Capri Blue Swarovski crystal bicone bead. 3mm Fuchsia Swarovski crystal bicone bead. And 3mm Pacific Opal Swarovski crystal bicone bead. All just really, really beautiful beads. And then these are some I don't know. I never know the difference in chatons and rivolis, but these are either chatons or rivolis. And they're three different sizes. These two look like the same color, or close to the same color, but they're different sizes. This one's the biggest, and that one's a little smaller, and that one's the smallest. These are just something else I could just sit and look at all day. These are so pretty. Maybe someday I will get up the nerve to bezel one of these on video. I've done a lot of bezeling of these kind of stones, but I don't know how well a job I would do doing it on video with the way I fumble. But these are just really, really beautiful. So hold on, let me see if I've missed anything and see if I can get all this together in one picture, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I've tried to get all this in one shot, but there's just no way. There's just too much of it. I've lifted the camera up as much as I can and everything, and I just can't get it all in one shot. And I know I usually take everything out of the little baggies when I do this shot at the end, but I'm afraid I know if I do that, I will lose some of it, and I don't want to lose any of it. I'll try to take some pictures to put at the end of the video so you can see things just a little bit better than this. Again, Diana, thank you so much for this. This is so generous of you. I don't know what I've done to be worthy of such wonderful subscribers as you all. You all are just absolutely spoiling me. Thank you all so much. Diana, thank you again. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate those of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and liked and commented on my videos. I have a website where I sell my jewelry. It's Teresa's Handmade Jewelry, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below in case you're interested, along with a link to my Facebook and Instagram and my email. If you haven't, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So until next time, hope y'all have a great day. Take care.